position to interview, to speak with the man of the hour, the man of the week, the man of the weekend, the man of Saturday night. Welcome back. It's the one, the only Leigh Wood. What?
I'm trying, you know. No, I like you. You always do a good job of this. I can't wait. Saturday night, you know, this side of things, I'm a bit camera shy, you could say, but I've got better over the years, but I don't really enjoy it. Yesterday, the open workout, I don't really enjoy it. Tomorrow, the weight, definitely don't enjoy that day, but fight night is what I do enjoy, and I can't wait.
I'm going to tell a little story about you. Sorry, I've got to put the sun on just so you can look really beautiful. There we go. Sorry, it is really bright. You came to my attention when you fought Mick Conlan, and it wasn't the fight itself. It was your emotion in the post-fight presser. I stood there shocked because I didn't realise, because I hadn't followed you all the way through your career, ignorantly, what that meant to you. And it was from then that you gained a fan.
Yeah, I was very emotional after that fight. I sacrificed a lot.
Yep.
I went through a lot that camp. I went through a lot that night. And you know, all I wanted to do was see my kids, and he was in bed, and it was just like, you know, I'd not seen him for so long. And, you know, very emotional, but you know, it was kind of the moments where like, I've done what I wanted to do. I've done it in great fashion. Done it the hard way. Not just that night, a few coming back from years, and secure my future, my family's future, and yeah, it was a bit emotional.
Emotional but well deserved. What we learned from that night, if those of you that picked up the journey the same time I did, is that you're a true, you can't buy heart, you can't teach heart, and that is something that you do have. You're prepared to leave absolutely everything in that ring in order to get that win, and that is something that you can't teach people. And I spoke to Ben about that earlier.
Yeah, I think it's well, they say it's ingrained in it. It's fight or flight.
Yeah, facts.
I'm definitely a fight. There've been times in the past when like I'll avoid confrontation, then it gets to the point where it's like it's on that, and that's it. There's no turning back. It's fight night does that for me. Outside the ring, I'm the most calmest, probably quite emotional person. Cool, calm, collected, quite reserved. On fight night, you know, off.
The skill that boxers possess, the skill that Joe Public, like myself, may not have, that ability to switch, that ability to turn on and literally zone into that fight. A fight that you're going to have to be really switched on with Josh. Everyone said it, he's got the bit between his teeth. He really wants this because he's kind of like coming in from all those incredible past wins as the underdog, obviously you being the champion. That pressure, what does that do for you when you know that he's coming in for you like that?
No, same thing every time, you know. It's nothing I haven't seen before. Conlan wanted to win so bad. Horror as well, like.
Yeah?
I've seen it many times before, but I've worked so hard to get here. I've been through so much to get here. It's not even about what's right on the night, you know. It's everything I've ingrained in myself, the discipline, my day-to-day life, my routine, everything. I just live boxing. So I don't need to get myself up for one night. This is what I do week in, week out, and I'm going to enjoy it.
I said to your trainer earlier, this is kind of like, and this is just in my words, the way I put it. This is like, your story is like the Cinderella story. You know, the one that was kind of like left in the cupboard, but then they finally come out and ended up, not saying that you're a princess, you know what I mean, in a world like today.
I'm a princess. If you ask my friends, they say I like one. No,
you know what I mean?
I agree
Rags
with
to
you.
riches.
Yeah, for sure, I agree with you, and it's not over yet. There's a few chapters left.
Yeah.
This one on Saturday night. Then I want my fairy tale ending, as you say, the sitting ground, and win this fight. And I get a ticket today. That's not just fight the sitting ground. Jobs are good. And I need to win. I need to win the sitting ground as well. All that day.
What we like in boxing is winner stays on, that desperation from the fighters, but a good desperation, a competitive desperation of what it means to them to literally push through. A lot of fighters say, yeah, we're prize fighters, we're in it for money. But when that bell goes, that first bell goes, money's out the window. You just won that win.
Yeah, for sure. After Laura won, it's probably secured my future financially. So everything else after that, it wasn't like, oh well, forget it now. I've got that million minutes. It wasn't like that. It's never been like that. It's never. My ambition when I was a kid, when I first started boxing, was to make a load of money because I didn't even know fighters got paid when I started boxing.
Okay.
You know, it's good to take that pressure off, and I've worked all my life to get to this stage since I was 12 years old. Now I'm 35. So it's nice to have that, but at the same time, that's not what gets me up in the morning, gets me to the gym, stops me eating certain food when I'm starving, and puts 100% every day into my camp. It's not, and it's the will to win, the will to be great, and to leave a bit of a legacy, make history, and all being well, which I think I'm pretty close to being regarded as one of the best featherweights this country's produced.
When you're in that ring, you're the fighter. What is the most gratitude? What is the thing that you feel the most in your heart, in your chest, when you've achieved something? Is it the knockout? Is it the win itself? Would it be the fact of somebody throwing in the towel with your opponent? I just want to know where your mindset is. What is the greatest gratitude that you get from inside of the ring, in that moment, in that fight?
Just leaving the fans happy, getting the win. That's a nice feeling when everyone's had a good night. And also, it's probably slightly better when the people don't think you can win, other people don't think you can win. Obviously, your fans are always there, it's nice to keep them happy, but when, especially so-called experts, give an opinion and they're wrong, prove them right, wrong. But most of all, it's about me and my journey and proving myself right.
I'm going to leave it on that note because I know you must be tired. I know you're hungry. I know it's weigh-in day tomorrow. But listen, thank you for keeping the fans entertained. The Cinderella story, we love it. We do love a rags to riches story, and we wish you all the best for your fight on Saturday night.
Thanks a lot, rags to riches, Cinderella story, and there's a few more big nights.